Early voting is happening right now at UConn as the candidates try and target younger voters.
Channel 3 New London Bureau Chief Luke Hydash is live on campus after speaking with students today. Luke.
Aaron and Mark, good evening. We're on the second floor of the bookstore right now, and inside this room is where the early voting is happening. That's where you get your ballot and actually fill it out, and that is where it is held until Election Day. Out here is where the registration happens, and that's what many students are doing. Early voting is new to Connecticut. Voting in general is new to these three students.
I was on my way to Dunkin' when my friend was like, let's go vote. And I was like, oh, that's perfect, because I was planning on going back home to do it.
They are all first-time voters, just like many students.
The key word in the whole thing is early. Students don't do a lot of things early, but so we expect them to gradually learn about it and show up.
Turnout here has been slow. Only 221 people have voted at this location in the first 3 days of early voting. At Town Hall, Mansfield's second early voting location, about 750 people have cast ballots.
It could be hard traveling back home to vote, so I feel like having this here, especially in central of campus, is very important.
On campus, the bookstore was chosen as a high-traffic location. Ballots are held in a secure box and brought to a vault at Town Hall at the end of each day to be counted on Election Day.
We're right in the middle of campus. People are always walking by the bookstore or going to the bookstore. There's a Starbucks downstairs with a big sign that says voting upstairs, and I think it's so much more convenient.
Many students also registered to vote at the bookstore, either for the first time or re-registering away from their hometown. Young people are always an important demographic for candidates, offering fresh, new perspectives.
I feel like everyone always talks about wanting a change and making change in our community and our country, and this is the best way to do it.
I've talked to a lot of people these past few weeks, and we were like all deciding that like we should be voting because like it's really important too.
This new generation of voters is like now coming in, so it's very exciting.
All the towns in Connecticut have just one center for early voting, with the exception of two, Mansfield and Fairfield. They each have two early voting centers because of the universities. We're live in stores tonight. Luke Hydash, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.